Hello everyone and welcome to my CSU channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Chrisley knows best. Arnold Schwarzenegger slams Donald Trump over Julie and Todd's pardon. Arnold Schwarzenegger highly criticized Chrisley knows best stars Julie and Todd Chrisley, along with him, calling out President Trump for it. The pair didn't serve their entire prison sentence as their punishment was cut short. Savannah felt relieved to bring her parents back to their home after 2 years. Chrisleys are bouncing back to reality TV with their Lifetime-produced new docuseries titled The Chrisleys: Back to Reality. Todd and Julie have documented their experience behind bars as well as the afterlife of living in hell. Their daughter and sons revealed their bad times in the official trailer as Lindsay betrayed them, and prosecutors played their villainous role. With a couple of episodes, fans will get an unfiltered and personal journey. Chrisley knows best. Todd revisits Florida prison. Ahead of the closing of the prison in Pensacola, Florida, Todd Chrisley returned to it. On August 14, he walked back after 3 months of being away. As a guest speaker, he took the stage at the final residential drug abuse program graduation ceremony. Although the event didn't allow the media and press to cover it, Todd gave an interview outside the building. Todd's FPC Pensacola journey began in January 2023 when he was arrested for bank fraud and tax evasion. His conviction came to an end in May 2025. Leading him back to the same place to reflect on his entire experience in a brief speech. The former inmate shared with Pensacola News Journal that he prepared his part for 1 month, that targeted at men's uplifting. Chrisley knows best. Arnold reacts to Chrisley's pardon. Not everyone liked Todd and Julie Chrisley's prison release at the hands of Trump. Just like others in different response to the news, Arnold Schwarzenegger is asked for a reaction. In the June 23 episode of Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen, he gave his verdict on some of the best headlines included in a rapid-fire round. From dating shows of reality TV, Arnold spoke out about weighing in on May's pardon of the Chrisley couple. But the 77-year-old actor didn't straight-up dive into the topic, as it seemed he had avoided. He said maybe or even that he isn't notified of the headlines making waves. He didn't go beyond his catchphrase from his movie. Regardless, Trump gave clemency to Julie and Todd on May 28, after which they exited from their respective federal prisons hours later. He called Savannah to inform her that the pardon will be issued. She eventually released a statement on social media, saying she did everything in her power to hear their freedom. Despite the support of Trump, Todd remained firm on his innocence from day one of coming out. He said that he hadn't committed any wrongs, and he wouldn't be guilty of anything. Their first televised interview with Laura Trump of Fox News and ABC News aired on weekends and broadcast across the USA. Keep coming back to TV season and spoilers for the latest Chrisley's tea. The Chrisley saga continues to spiral in directions no one could have predicted, and now the drama has taken a Hollywood twist. Just when fans thought the headlines surrounding Todd and Julie Chrisley's prison sentences couldn't get any wilder, former California governor and Hollywood legend Arnold Schwarzenegger stepped into the conversation, taking aim at none other than Donald Trump for his stance on presidential pardons and the Chrisleys' future. The story is a blend of reality TV chaos, political firepower, and celebrity outspokenness, proving that when the Chrisleys are involved, nothing stays small. The Chrisleys' desperate plea for freedom. Todd and Julie Chrisley, the stars of Chrisley Knows Best, are still serving their time after being convicted of tax evasion and fraud. Their once glamorous world of Southern charm and designer wardrobes has been replaced with prison jumpsuits and a steady stream of courtroom appeals. Savannah Chrisley, their fiercely loyal daughter, has been leading the charge to free her parents. She has spoken openly about prison conditions, the impact on her younger siblings, and her fight to secure a presidential pardon. Her efforts gained momentum when whispers began circulating that Donald Trump might be the only one willing to step in and grant clemency should he return to the White House. For the Chrisleys, Trump seemed like a potential savior, but for Arnold Schwarzenegger, not so much. Enter the Terminator. At a recent charity event in Los Angeles, Schwarzenegger was asked about celebrity pardons and whether he believed people like Todd and Julie should get another chance. The Terminator star, never one to mince words, pardons should be used very carefully, Arnold said, his Austrian accent cutting through the noise. When people break the law, there are consequences. You cannot just erase everything because someone is famous or they are friends with a politician. That is not justice, that is favoritism. But it was when the conversation turned to Donald Trump that Arnold really turned up the heat. Trump talks about pardons like they are souvenirs, Schwarzenegger declared. He uses them for power, for deals, for politics. That's not leadership, that's weakness. If he wants to pardon the Chrisleys, it won't be because they deserve it. It will be because it benefits him. Fans react. Team Arnold or Team Trump? The remarks immediately went viral. Social media lit up with debates, hashtags, and fiery arguments. Some Chrisley fans sided with Arnold, saying they respected his tough love approach and agreed that fame shouldn't shield anyone from consequences. The Chrisleys are guilty. Bottom line, Arnold's right. A pardon isn't a get-out-of-jail-free card for reality stars, one fan posted. Others, however, saw Arnold's comments as unnecessary meddling. Why is he even talking about this? The Chrisleys deserve a second chance. Trump is the only one willing to do it. And Arnold needs to stay in his lane, another fan argued. The split reaction perfectly mirrored the nation's deep divide, not just about Trump, but about the Chrisleys themselves. Are Todd and Julie victims of an unfair system? Or were they the architects of their own downfall? Savannah fires back. It didn't take long for Savannah Chrisley to catch wind of Schwarzenegger's comments, and anyone who follows Savannah knows she doesn't stay silent for long. On her podcast, Unlocked with Savannah Chrisley, she blasted back at the Hollywood icon. I grew up watching Arnold in movies, and I respected him, Savannah said. But for him to come out and dismiss my parents like that, without knowing the full story, is disappointing. My mom and dad are good people. They've paid their dues, and the system has been unfair to them. If a pardon is the only way to make this right, then that's what I'm fighting for. She didn't stop there. Savannah also suggested that Arnold's comments had more to do with his personal dislike of Trump than with her parents' situation. This is about justice, not politics, she added, and anyone turning it into politics is part of the problem. Arnold doubles down. Most celebrities might have backed off after stirring up a storm, but not Schwarzenegger. A week later, he appeared on a political talk show where the Chrisleys' pardon drama came up again. Look, I don't know them personally, Arnold said. But if they want to prove they are innocent, they should do it the right way, in court, through appeals, through evidence. Not by begging for political favors. That's not the American way. Trump is not Santa Claus handing out presents. This is serious. The bluntness of Arnold's words stung Chrisley supporters, but it also earned him praise from critics of Trump's pardon history, who accused the former president of weaponizing clemency for his allies. Trump stays quiet, for now. Perhaps the most surprising twist in all of this is Trump's silence. Known for firing off quick responses to criticism, he has yet to directly address Arnold's slam or comment publicly on the Chrisleys' potential pardon. Insiders, however, suggest Trump may be holding his response for maximum impact, especially as speculation builds about his political comeback. To openly promise a Chrisley pardon could win him support from their fan base, but it could also spark backlash from those who see it as another abuse of power. And Trump's history with Arnold? Let's just say it's not exactly friendly. From their infamous Celebrity Apprentice rivalry to public digs about ratings, the two men have a long history of jabs. Arnold's latest comments may have less to do with Todd and Julie Chrisley and more to do with his ongoing feud with the former president. Where do the Chrisleys go from here? For Todd and Julie, the Schwarzenegger-Trump feud is just another bizarre chapter in their already unbelievable story. From reality TV fame to prison, and now to the center of a political celebrity debate, their lives continue to blur the line between drama and spectacle. Savannah remains their biggest advocate, and she's not slowing down. She has teased new legal filings, hinted at exposing hidden truths about the justice system, and doubled down on her belief that her parents will come home. Whether Arnold Schwarzenegger's slam will damage or fuel her cause remains to be seen.